All right. CSS Daily for March 8th. This is going to be interesting. Let's look at the HTML a bit before we start. One thing that I learned last time, the background, not white. So you do have to change it if you want to get credit for the match. All right. So we have tracker, which I'm guessing is our outer boundary. We have a header, which is this piece. Inside the header, there are two things. There are two spans, technically. We have the title, and then we have a week. And then we have kind of the main body, which is the habit list. Inside that, there are rows for meditate, exercise, read, and hydrate. And then there are spans, boxes for each of the days of the week. There's a done class on the ones that get the purple color, and not a done on the ones that don't get a color. So there are those four in the body. And finally, there is a footer. The footer has a label, and then a bar and a span for the percentage. Okay, so we have a basic understanding of the structure of the thing. We have a bunch of variables that are already defined. So yeah, that's what we have. I guess we start. Yeah. All right. First thing we need is a background. And it's going to be background, BG. So var BG, there is our thing. We're going to specify a height and width because it's the fastest way to get there. Height, I don't know what it is, 300 pixels. Width, 300 pixels. That doesn't look quite right. It's hard to tell. Let's put an outline on it. Maybe I can tell a little better. Outline, 1 cube, solid. I don't know. Doesn't look terrible. It's hard to tell. I wish I could adjust. Maybe I can. What if I said body, background, black? That might be correct. So let's get rid of that. All right. Now we have our, well, okay, the tracker itself is going to get a display flex and flex direction column. And then the header is going to be display flex. I don't need a flex direction row because it already is. It's going to get some padding, 20 pixels. We're going to get justify content space between. And we're going to say its height is, I don't know where it is, 50 pixels. And do we have a thing for the bottom of it or no? Tracker, no, we do not. So we need a border bottom, 2 pixels solid, and maybe there's a color border. Var border. Not seeing that. Why not? Red. What have I done? Let's just try border. Okay, now it's working. Why isn't border bottom working? It is. Var border. Okay. Let's give it, this needs font size, I don't know, 1.2 rem. No. This needs less padding on the sides and the top, so let's give it 10. Let's try 15. Maybe it's 15 and 10. That doesn't look that terrible. The weak part does. This is going to get a font size 0.8 rem. It's going to get a background that's probably a variable title color, weak color, border. That is the Kratha week. Day background is this. Maybe it's the same as that. Oh, or it's the week background, maybe? Yes, it's the week background. That's the one I need. It has a weak color too. Var that color var weak color padding. I don't know what it is. 4 pixels, 2 pixels. And I think this is not okay. Border radius 9 inches. Padding's not enough. 5, 10. And it's at the bottom. Let's display flex and excuse me, place content center. That doesn't seem to be working. Justify content center, align items center. Still not working. What am I missing? Oh, no, that's right. Oh, not weak background, weak color. That's why it's so weird. Okay. I don't know why it is not centered in the box, though. Let's try 7. All right, let's ignore that for a moment and work on our grid, because we only have 3 minutes left, and I haven't started that part, and that's probably going to get me the furthest. So, we have a habit list. You know what? Day done is going to get a background of done PG. Where is it? Var done PG. Border radius, I don't know what it is, 10 pixels, 5 pixels. Going to get padding, 4 pixels, 8 pixels. It's going to get color, var done color. The day, that's the day, okay. It's going to get, the day's going to get this padding. And it's going to get whatever border radius we decide is correct. It's going to get font size 0.7 rem. Why is done color not working? Oh, because of that. Habit days is the thing that I need to be display flex. Is it? I need habit row to be display flex. And then there's gap. I don't know, small. 1.2. Let's do 5 pixels. Probably not even that. 4. I have a minute left. I'm at 26%. This is terrible. A day is going to have a gap of 5 pixels, isn't it? No, a habit day is. Yeah, that's kind of it. What is habit row, habit list? Padding 10 pixels. And habit list is also going to be display flex direction column gap 20 pixels. Okay. Let's do some more padding. Let's do 20 and 10. Getting closer. The habit row, habit name, font size is going to be 0.9 rem. Need 27%. Yeah, that's pretty terrible. That's pretty terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. That's what I got. That's pretty terrible. Wasn't the right size, even. The rows were starting to come into place. I hadn't even started the footer yet. Okay, 27%. That's awful. Thanks for watching.